Yo ninjas, I'm Kaio. Welcome to this new series of daily videos to level up your power moves. I will upload one video per day from December 1st until December 24th. In each video I'm gonna show you some exercises or a little combo to improve your power move. We're gonna start easy in the first episode so you can still follow them if you are a beginner as well, and we are gonna increase the level step by step. The goal of this 24 video program is to improve your power move control and create new combos and opportunities with the power moves you have. Beside this program, I'm also gonna post daily on Patreon from December 1st to December 24th. In my daily Patreon videos, I'm gonna focus on how to be more creative with the power moves you have and with the combos that I'm teaching in these tutorials. So make sure to join my Patreon, link in the description, and let's start! This tutorial is going to be very similar to the two-step tap mill two-step tutorial that I've made. The dynamic and the purpose of this combo is going to be the same, but the difficulty will be higher. Instead of doing a two-step, we're going to do a one-step or helicopter or coffee grinder. And instead of doing a tap mill, we're going to do a backspin or a windmill if you prefer. So why practicing the one-step to backspin to one-step? Because it's a very good exercise to improve your power moves transitions, especially the windmill to flare. The one-step or helicopter is one of the first moves that you can learn in breaking. It's very simple. It's just this one here, spinning clockwise. We're gonna do it with the left leg straight, spinning clockwise. If you spin counterclockwise, right leg straight in this way. You can also do a reverse one-step. That means if you spin clockwise like me, right leg straight instead, in this way. And if you spin counterclockwise, left leg straight, like this. But we're not gonna do this reverse one step in this tutorial. We're gonna use the regular one. So again, if you spin clockwise, left leg, like this. So the basic one step is very simple, but doing a very dynamic one step, it's quite hard. The concept is the same as a two step. So basically in a two step, we're doing 1, 2, and then from here jumping and turning to the opposite direction and pushing our legs up, our feet up in the air. In the one step, we're gonna do the same. We don't just wanna turn our leg and stay like this with our body, but we wanna turn with our body and really push up our hips a little bit, but mostly our feet. So at first, it may look something like this. Then try to do multiple rounds. In each round, turn to the opposite side. So multiple rounds. At first, it could look something like this. Then, when you can do it like this, try to jump higher. And especially, as I said, pushing your feet up in the air. If you want, you can even arch your back a little bit. This is way more dynamic and it really feels like a power move. This step here is going to be very useful for swipes and for flares as well. So the combo that we are seeing today is not only useful for windmill to flare, but even for windmill to swipes. After mastering the one step, we're going to go to a windmill. How to connect one step to a windmill. You can use the freeze, the stutter freeze, or you can directly go to your back. I'm gonna show you with the stutter freeze. I think it's gonna be a little bit easier. So from here, when you jump, you place the right hand flat on the floor and you immediately lean on the stutter freeze here. From the stutter freeze, if you want, you can turn to a side freeze, place your head on the floor and then go to a backspin with your head on the floor. I prefer doing it directly from the stutter freeze, pushing and turning without leaning my head on the floor. So I directly from the stutter freeze, I jump on my back. So I don't do the regular windmill start like this. I don't do that, but I do a jump instead. The difference in the second one is that I don't really turn to the side freeze and I don't stay with my head on the floor, but from here, from a stutter freeze, I push with my arms in this way and I jump to the back. If you're a beginner and you never tried this before, I recommend you starting slowly from here, turning. Maybe at first you can lean this foot on the floor, kind of like in a hook. Usually you don't have to do it when you do a regular one step, but if you are a real beginner, you can start from a hook, so you can start doing swinging, going to a hook, turning and going to a stutter freeze. And for the tower freeze, if you want, you can reach a side freeze, or you can maybe do a little hop, a little bounce on the tower freeze, just to get used to push with your arms. When you feel more comfortable with it, try to make the movement a little bit smoother. Swing, hook, and jump. When you feel comfortable, even with a little bit more momentum, try to not reach a hook anymore, but try directly from here to keep swinging your leg straight. The left leg is not touching the floor anymore, but you're jumping over with the right. You reach the tower freeze and this leg stays in the air. I'm gonna try to do it slowly. I jump and I reach the tower freeze. And from here, I jump again to get used to push with my arms. Turn and push. The left leg is very important, shouldn't touch the floor anymore. If you are more advanced, you can still practice this exercise. So after the jump in the tower freeze, we should move our arms towards the left side, spin clockwise like me. Your whole upper body is moving, so push and move. If you're landing on your shoulder, it means that you're not turning properly your upper body, this part, especially your right shoulder. Really push and turn with your right shoulder in this way. If you don't do it, you will land on the shoulder and maybe you will hurt your shoulder. The other important thing is that you kick and swing with your legs. The swing with your legs is the same as doing a tower freeze to side freeze. So from here, you're gonna turn, but at the same time, you wanna push and drop down. Let's do it slowly. Turn, jump, and jump. When you get comfortable, try to add more momentum and speed. If you don't like using a tower freeze, and if you are more advanced, you can play more with the positions to get down to the windmill. So you could use a side freeze, even an air chair. If you know how to do an air chair, you can do one step to air chair and then going down to your back. Or you can directly go like this, pushing with your right arm like this. This is actually up to you. If you are more advanced, I really recommend you playing with more shapes and forms. Don't just practice the way I'm telling you, but try to get creative. Maybe even add an elbow freeze, I don't know. So from the one step, you go to the elbow, and from the elbow you push, and you go to the back. It's really up to you. So how to get back from the backspin or windmill to the freeze to get back to the one step? From here, we just have to turn towards the left shoulder like this, lean to the tower freeze, and from here, push our head up and lean the right foot on the floor, sitting on our heel. Just practice this movement here. From here, turn. Even in the way up, from the back to the one step, you don't have to use a tower freeze like I just showed you, but you can use other freezes. For example, you can use a side freeze, an air chair, or you can directly place your right hand straight on the floor and lifting yourself up, doing almost an air flare or a swipe. So you lift yourself up higher and then you go to a one step. It's up to you. If you are a beginner, I recommend starting from a tower freeze, but if you are more advanced, I really recommend you playing with more forms and shapes during the transitions. Both in the way down, but also in the way up. Another thing that you could try to do if you are more advanced is using the left hand as a freeze. So from here, instead of reaching a tower freeze on the right, you can try reaching a side freeze or a tower freeze on the left, and from here, going to your back. So you can really learn this basic combo and transform it as you prefer. Let's do the combo slowly. Get more creative with this combo and with your power moves, join my Patreon, link in the description. As I said in the beginning, we are going to increase the level step by step. If you want to follow this program and try these combos, maybe you can try to post your videos and tag me on my Instagram at Kaio so I can check your progress about these combos and exercises, and I will share your posts on my Instagram story. Doesn't matter if you do it fast, you can do it slowly. See you tomorrow with a new combo and new exercises. Yo ninjas!